Set 1, the Cartesian plane. Okay, so we're going to begin looking at linear relationships. And what that means, if we have a look at the words linear relationships, linear basically means we're looking at lines. Linear, if you have a look at the first 4 letters, it spells the word line. So when we look at linear relationships, it just means that we're looking at some sort of relationship that forms a line when we plot it. Okay, so we're going to start by having a look at our Cartesian plane. This is our Cartesian plane here, where we've got an x-axis going across horizontally and a y-axis that runs vertical. Okay, so a few things you need to know. Right here in the center, where it says 0, this is called the origin. Now the origin can be plotted as the point 0, 0. Okay, 0, 0 because this is where everything starts from. So from here, we go across nothing at all, and we go up nothing at all. Hence, 0, 0 are the coordinates for our origin. Okay. So from this point of origin, we can go across in the positive direction, or we go across in the negative direction. When we're talking about plotting points, we always go across before we go up or down. Okay, if you think about climbing a tree, you have to walk across to the tree before you can climb up it. Okay, so this point here, you can see 2, 3 is 2, 3 because we go across 2, 1, 2, and then up 1, 2, 3. All right, and there's our point. So if we have a look at this point down here, 4 minus 3, 4 is how far we've gone across, and then the minus 3 is how far we've gone down. And it's a minus because we've gone down 3. Okay, now you'll see that these two axes break our Cartesian plane into quarters. So if you have a look at the lines going across and up and down, basically we've got quarter 1 over here, quarter 1 being where everything's positive. So you'll see in here the coordinates of this point 2 and 3, they're both positive, whereas each of the other coordinates have at least one negative in them. Okay, so we start in the quadrant where everything is positive, and from there we go in an anti-clockwise direction. So this is what we call our second quadrant over here, our third quadrant, and our fourth quadrant. All right, we'll do an example question, and that might hopefully make things nice and simple. So our example question is just here. It says construct a number plane. Now I've just inserted a number plane here where x goes across, y goes up and down, and plot the points A, minus 4, 4. All right, let's plot that now, shall we? So minus 4 is what we go across. So we go across minus 4 and we go up 4. I'm going to put our dot and I'm going to put an A next to it because that's our point A. All right, B is 2, 4. So our x coordinate is 4. Our x coordinate is 2. Our y coordinate is 4. If you think about that, x comes before y in the alphabet, which is also why we write the x coordinate before the y coordinate. All right, so 2, 4, across 2, up 4, let's put a dot there, and let's label that B. All right, and our last point is going to be C. Now C has the coordinates 2, minus 2, so x is 2, y is minus 2. So we're going to go across 2, and then down to minus 2, and there's our dot, and I'm going to call that one C. Okay, so we've plotted all these points here on our number plane. Question says, if A, B, C, D is a square, find the coordinates of the point D. So we've got A, B, and C. We need to make another point so that we have a square. So if you have a look, here's two sides of our square. It goes across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to go across another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put a point there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. All our sides are 6 units long. All right, so there's our point D. And you'll see that if you join that up nice and neatly, you'll actually make a square. Okay, so now you can go ahead and do your set 1 questions. Remember, when you're plotting points, we go across before we go up. So you're going to go across minus 3 and then down minus 5.